I walked away from $3,500, and I'm okay with it. So here's what happens. When you work at Starbucks, you get what are called bean stock. And every year they give you free stock in November. But the key is it doesn't vest until the next year and the year after that. So when I leave Starbucks, I'm essentially giving up the RSUs, or the restricted stock units, that they granted me from last year and the year before that. So, as a barista, you get around $500 in stocks every November. As a shift supervisor, you get about $750. And as a store manager, you get between $1,500 and like $2,000, depending on what the market's doing. So I had over 2,000 for that would vest this year in November, and 1,500 about that would vest next November, not including what I would have gotten this November if I had stayed. Now the trick is that you're always going to lose that money if you quit. So no matter what, you're always being granted stock into the future. So no matter what, even if I stayed another 10 years, I would still eventually lose some of the money that they're granting me because it's meant to keep you there. That's the whole point of them giving you a restricted stock unit, is to try and get you to stay with the company, because if you stay, they keep giving you more stock units. So obviously it gets better and better as you move up the ranks, and as a store manager, getting an extra grant, and sometimes two grants, and sometimes they'll do bonus grants, so you can be making an extra $3,000 a year on top of whatever your salary is, plus on top of whatever your bonus is. So it's nice, but I had to give it up because I quit, so I lost out on the 3,500. But it's all going to be okay. I have plenty of Starbucks stock. Starbucks is really high right now, so I've been actively selling some because I had so much and I wanted to balance my portfolio. And I also participated in SIP stock, which is where you can buy it at a discount. So I got a lot of Starbucks stock while I was there. So the 3,500 isn't a true loss because it was never really mine to begin with. And no matter how long I stayed, you would eventually lose some whenever you quit. So there's a company that is well known that is super famous for doing this, and they are called Apple. When Steve Jobs was with Apple, he would give such great stock options that he called it the golden handcuff. That means the more the stock price goes up, eventually your stock options would be worth so much money that it would be insane to quit. And that's what Steve Jobs wanted to do, was make it so bad for you to quit the company that you wouldn't even consider it because you would lose on so much money. And then he could treat you however unfairly he wanted to and put as much pressure on you because it would be absolutely ludicrous to ever leave the company. So let me know if you guys have any questions on the whole stock thing. It is a bummer to kind of fake, potentially whatever, lose $3,500, but it is what it is. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, and don't lose $3,500.